Hi everyone, so for today's video I'm going to be making another card using the flowing flowers. Now I've done a few cards with this recently and I just want to show how versatile the stamp set is. It's got just a note, it's got a happy birthday, it's got a thank you. So kind of like, you know, three of the main types of cards that we send. Sending a card instead of a text, I love that. And time for a happy dance and I like you. And then it's got three images. Now the images shown on the front of the stamp set are at 95%. So the actual stamps are in fact bigger. So if you look at this one here, this is what I'm going to be using today. And this is the actual size of it, so you can see that it is bigger. And I'm also going to be using this one, which is here. I'm also using the Stitch So Sweetly dies. Love these dies, think they're so versatile. You've got, you know, all the different rectangle, scalloped and stitched shapes, and then you've got these other four shapes which are great for sentiments or for, just for stamping, you know, a focal point on, like I'm going to do today with this flower. So with one stamp set and some dies, you can make, you know, your cards look so different. And I'll show you a card at the end that I did using the same stamp set and the same dies that looks totally different. I'm also using the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, but you don't need to use this. This literally has been used just on a scrap of card, which I'll show you in a minute. So for my colour combination today, I used the Colour Coach. Now this is a free resource that you can print off from my applelover53.co.uk website. If you go to the Stampin' Up tab and look in, I think it says free resources, something like that. I can't remember, it's under the Stampin' Up tab anyway, and it's a PDF and you can print it. I've cut mine down and tried to divide it into the colour families. So this is where I got my colour combination from. So soft suede, real red and soft sea foam. Not three colours that I would normally put together, but I'm going to use them. And the reason that I chose these is because I'm also using a piece of the pattern paper from the Pattern Party 12 by 12 pack, which you can get for free with a qualifying order in my shop. And there's 48 sheets of 12 by 12 designer series paper. All one side of the paper is all coloured and patterned, and all the other side's all black and white. So I've just taken a piece of this, and this I think is crushed curry, and crushed curry also is on this page for this Colour Coach. So that's kind of what made me choose these colours. So I've prepared everything to save some time. So I've got a piece of UK A4 soft suede card, which I cut down the middle on the long side and then scored and folded to give me a regular UK A6 card, which is 5 7/8 by 4 1/8, so ever so slightly different than US A2, but that's what I'm going to use. And then I've got my piece of crushed curry, which I'm going to put on the front. So I'll start by doing that, and I'm just going to kind of centralise it. And this has been cut at 3 by 4 3/4. Then I've literally taken two scraps. This one is 3/4 of an inch wide by, it's about 3 3/4, and I've run that through the Tasteful Textile embossing folder. And then this one was a scrap, and this is, it's about 1/2 an inch and it's 3 1/2. And these I'm going to kind of layer up on here. I may flag the ends, I'm not sure. Then from the Stitched So Sweetly dies, I've cut this shape, which is what I'm going to stamp on. And I've got real red and soft sea foam. Now I'm not sure, I think I might do soft sea foam on the front. So I'm going to bring in my big flower, ink up this stamp, and soft sea foam is quite subtle, so I'm hoping that this will look okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And then I've just got my Simply Scrub on one side, which I've spritzed with some Stampin' Mist. So I'm just going to clean that stamp off. So I'm going to bring in my paper snips and I'm just going to chop into the middle about 1/4 inch up, and then come in for the corners and just kind of flag the end of this one. I'm thinking it's going to kind of go something like this. So I'm going to stick this down. I think my tape's just run out. So I'll bring a spare in. This is the refill, this is how they come. And then you just pop this in here like so, put the lid back on, and you're good to go. So I've put quite a bit of glue on that because obviously this is textured now because I've layered, I've embossed it. This one I'm going to stick down flat again. Just fold the adhesive over there where I've gone over, and I might do it like this actually, like so. This one I'm going to pop up on dimensionals. Let's put all my little backs from my dimensionals. I've got a little dish that I keep on my desk, and that's going to go kind of like so. Then for the inside, I've got a piece of white card that I've cut at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, and that's going to go on the inside. But I'm going to stamp this little flower, and I think I'll do this one in the real red, and then that just brings the red in. Just going to pop that like so. Again, I'll just clean my stamp, then I can just put them all away when I've finished. Turn this over, pop this on the inside like so. And then I'll bring in some embellishments. Let's see what we've got. Might use the red ones actually. Just put a few. Just use my take your pick tool. I'm just going to wind it up so the putty starts to come out of the top. And then once it starts to come out, you loosen it off and that stops it. And then you can just slide these off. So I'm just gonna just do a few random red dots. And there's today's card. So again, just simple, you know, bits of matting and layering, a little stamped focal point. I'm not putting any greeting on this card because I'm thinking that I'm going to pack all these cards that I've been making recently, unless they're for customer thank yous and things like that, I'm going to package them up and maybe put them in kind of like a giveaway. A bit like I did at Christmas. I sent some packs of cards to people that were outside of the UK because obviously I can't send product to anybody outside of the UK. But I'm mindful that, you know, everybody that watches me from all around the world. So I'm going to start maybe saving up some of these cards, packaging them up, and then maybe offering these as just giveaways. So that's my colour combination today. And then you open it up and you've got space, you know, for somebody to write the greeting. So that's that. So just let me show you a couple of other cards that I've made using the papers from this pattern party, which, as I say, you can earn free if you shop with me, and the Stitch So Sweetly dies, but they all look totally different. So this is another one I've done recently. So this is all a pattern party paper, but I've used the reverse side, which is all black and white. This one I coloured in Highland Heather to match my stamping, but it's the same stamp set, same paper, but look how different it looks. Here's another one. All this paper is all from the Pattern Party pack of paper. Same dies from Stitch So Sweetly. Same stamp set from Flowing Flowers. So you can see how different these all look. And then here's another one. Again, Pattern Party paper. Shapes from the Stitched So Sweetly. The flower from this Flowing Flowers stamp set. So that's all 3 flowers that you can see I've used here, you know, and this is just white card and a different colour combination. So all the same stamp set, all the same set of dies, and all the same designer series paper, just using different background card or different colours for matting and layering, and you can see how they all look totally different. So I hope that's give you some inspiration. Please give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't already do so, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.